Hey guys, checking all my settings, making sure everything's ready to go. And I need to turn on my work in progress logo because it's time to do some more test ships. Oof, got a kitty cat thing in my face here. Alright, so ugh, come on. Cat fur out of my face. Ugh. Okay, it's gone. So, we're gonna start with the Orkan. Orkan man, because we haven't done Orkan yet. We haven't done that on stream yet, at least, so let's do it. Let's see, replay order. We're gonna do Georgia to Montana. Ranked 3, Donskoi. 4, Baltimore. 5, Cheshire. 6, Gneisenau. 7, Izmail Operation. 8, Kleber. 9, Småland Ranked. That's the goal to get through today. Oh, I forgot to change that. Oops. Update information. Bit of a newbie, guys, sorry. And let's go ahead and tweet that out now. And then we'll go to the forums. Gotta post something on the forums real quick. Hope you guys are having a good time today. There we go. And start the topic. No chaos, no order. All right, now I got this open. I need to go to here. We're gonna do some epic loot. And that's live. We're good to go. So we're in a tier 6 game. I'm in the tier 8 Orkan. Let's have some fun. Already got Good Night Moonlight in. What's up, dude? How's it going? Got a guppy over here. Now the Orkan is a pretty powerful destroyer. It's got a decent concealment. It just got nerfed recently. But one nice thing about it is it's got the radar. That won't help in a fight against a guppy though. But I can at least do stuff like that. Because why not? Oh, what are we listening to here? Was waiting to shoot there because I saw the planes coming in. So I turned on anti-air immediately. As soon as I saw those, he had spotted me. And I don't like seeing a Zara here, so I might have to back off a bit. Come on, turrets. There we go. Lots of people want me dead. Come on, come on, come on. What's up, Coffee with Friends? How's it going? I'll try slowing down. That's a neat trick.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Comes the shells. Haha. Speed jukes for days, people. Guess who played some ships earlier today? Did you? I saw you sent me a Shokaku game, Grunty. Which reminds me, I should hang out in voice chat.
Capture that area.
Here we go. So the Zara is trying to go for the cap. Anti-air off.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, Tideson! I remember Tide. It's been a while since I've seen him. Who requested this? Oh, this is Flint recommending this song. Remember, you can hit !SR and paste the YouTube link in, and we'll definitely get your music played. And let's get the reset. Come on, resets. Yes! No capture for you, boy.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
It's a ranger, so I can't sit stern onto him. So I'm gonna have to turn quite a bit. He didn't drop me. Alrighty then. Come on, people.
Fire on the designated target.
Oh, now you're trying to drop on me, huh? Oh, speed juked.
The ship is on fire. Engine
Alright, so you've got company in here.
problem solved, sir.
Come on, 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 come on. And miss. You didn't shoot me.
Much obliged.
Thank you very much, Carrier, for the fighter. Kremoa with the resub. Thank you very much, Kremoa. And hello, Elzu. How you doing? I have a face cam, everybody. Is that exciting or what? Or maybe that's a scary proposition, I don't know. Ugh. What is the team doing? Well, at least there's people coming into the cap now, so that's nifty.
Acknowledged.
I know, right?
Chinese.
Pop the heel, anti-air's off. Hey, torpedo hit on something. It's gotta be the kid. Oh crap, I'm detected. He's in that side of the... Good job, Charles. A little bit farther, and I have him on radar.
Engine boost activated. The enemy team has taken the lead.
Unfortunately, he was looking the wrong way.
Enemy destroyer
Oh, I've got a Skane above me, so this is not gonna end too well for me. That's alright, though. I'm in a test ship. LOL. Yes, Mogami, I know you're looking for help. Aww. Hey! Now when I get a kill after I die, I always type in justice, just, you know. Because it is justice, right? Now you guys wanted to see test ships, so here we go with some test ships. Any other ships that you would like to see, absolutely want me to play today, let me know. Also, let me know how volume, sound, all that good stuff. I always like to make sure that everybody was happy with how things are sounding in the game and on the stream. Elzu, you want me to play Marceau? Alright, I can do Marceau. I'll do it after this one. How's that sound? Is Marceau really worth it over the Kleber? I don't think so. I mean, do you want to go back down to 127mm guns? No. Do you want to lose your ability to, you know, to use main battery load booster? No. Of course, no carriers. I take a really strong anti-air destroyer, and there's no freaking carriers. That's how it always works, right? Now, I moved my... Some of you guys saw this yesterday, but I went ahead and I moved the lamp so I can change things. Like, I can change the brightness, which is kind of fun, right? But what I'm looking forward to doing, you know, when it gets darker out, is I can set some mood lighting. So here's a little bit of blue on my face, right? I can change that up to more kind of greenish. Get some red mood lighting going. Yeah, so, you know, have some fun with it. But, you know, why not? For now, I'll just leave it on white. Oh, that's kind of maybe too much. There we go. Alright, I'm currently crashing an island. I should probably not do that. There we go. Soviet National Anthem Remix. So guys, I just tweeted out what we're going to be doing today. And here's the tweet. For those of you guys who don't know, those are the ships that I'll be covering with the replay portion of the stream. Just looking to finish up my daily if I can. If I can't, it's okay too. And I have company. I don't like having company, especially with the Zao right here. This guy needs to be dead. I'm gonna back out just a little bit, kind of back into the cap, and I'm gonna purposely allow this guy to cap a little bit more. Those of you guys who like XP earnings, and you want to get like a lot of base XP, pro tip for you, let the cap go to about a half, if not maybe 3/4, and then back into the cap. It'll encourage the enemy destroyer to sit longer in that cap. Of course the Zao dodges my torpedoes. Oh well. And look at that, just like that. Now, nope, never mind. I'm gonna hold off on shooting because these guys have nobody else to shoot but me. And look, the Z-52 got out. So now this cap is mine. All mine. Until this guy comes back in and wrecks things. That's fine. Speed is armor, says William Beatty. Is he correct? Stay tuned. Alright. We're going to now maneuver? Or not maneuver. Wow, my captain doesn't have last stand. That's unfortunate. Oh well. And everybody just wants to shoot me. I see how it is. Where is everybody else, though? Like, usually there's a radar cruiser right here. But that is not the case right now. That is muy unfortunate. Come on. He is capping the base. Alright. So let's ah! I'm okay. Oh, there's a destroyer over there too. Oh, look, radar. Amazing how helpful radar is.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh, nice work on the Smolensk. Des Moines doing work over there. Now, I'm purposely not shooting because if I shoot, these two guys will kill me. So all I can do right now is just hang out here and wait and hope these guys can kill the dude.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
And again, trying not to go into the cap to start. Want to encourage this guy to stick around the cap as much as possible. Especially because, well, you just saw it there. Couldn't get the kill. Classic, what's up? You're a late arrival? What ship's being played? This is the Halland. Or, yeah, the Lappland or the Halland. Oh, he left. Ooh. The Lappland is a copy pasta of the Halland. So, yes. Come on, torpedoes. Get range, get legs. Only one. Oh well. And then after this one, request has been the Kleber, so, or not the Kleber, the Marceau. So we'll do the Marceau.
Engine boost deactivated.
And we got Summers up there. Kurfürst is doing something over there. This Ohio is just sitting there. I'm offering this person wisdom. Alright, Z52. I'm not playing that game. Okay, Kurfürst is using Hydro, which is useful. Who hates me that much that it makes... that's Alzu. He just, you know... he just likes to troll me, that's all. Oh boy. Well, we are ahead on points, or at least on health. These guys need to get into the game, though. This guy is getting himself wrecked, so that's good. Oh, what do you know? We lost our Ohio. Well, fine, if you want to detect me on Hydro, that's cool. I'll just go over here and shoot. Because chances are he's going to be more interested in the Kurfürst. Yeah, I was just going to suggest that shot. Yep, thought so. Z52 is on the other side of the channel now. I really hope that you didn't just beat yourself and take all those torps. Nice. I don't think he will. I'll take one. But he's flooding, of course. Could be worse. I'm just gonna hang out here while I'm on hydro. What is that? Femrage? Lol. Are you still flooding? You're still flooding. Oh, thank you for the radar. Finally, there we go.
Fire on the enemy warship. All stations, engine boost to positioning strategic target.
So just had to wait for the group to come out of CCAP. Cyclone coming in. Oh, Summers. Hello, Summers. Turn and look to me. Thank you. Oh, you didn't want that turret, did you? Oh, you just got trolled. You just got bait. Oh, missed him. Missed it by that much.
Problem solved, sir.
It was looking pretty good. All right, DM, use your hydro. Nope.
Negative. Ah, Neptune's here.
I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Yamato having broadside shots on 2 Kerfurs and a Zao. That just looks stupid. But, okay. I think the Des Moines is going to sit there for a little bit. So I think we'll be okay. Oh, I'm detected on radar. Who's got radar? Moskva. I see him. I see you, Moskva. I see you. Oh, you had AP loaded. Nice. Aw, my torps were about to kill him. And there's the next radar.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
This is hopefully all but over.
Engine boost deactivated.
Hey, 2 torpedo hits on something.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
I don't know what they were on, but okay. Oh! Nice ram. That's a well done right there. Now I am by myself. I'm gonna use my spidey senses to torpedo that spot. And we're gonna go through this channel here. I mean, it's just it's just Summers and a Zed. The Zed is like, I could fart in his general direction and he'll die. So I don't care about him so much. keeping an eye on... Aha! Oh, Summers, what happened to you, buddy? Now, he torpedoed that way, so I'm going to turn in the same direction he torpedoed. Because I'm going to assume that if he fired torpedoes, he fired them that way too. Hey! I was right! Who knew? What are the ships? This is the Lappland. You can see on the left side there, it's got Lord and Lappland there. The Z-52 is dead? Not yet. Almost, indeed, yes. What's up, Desta? Good to see all the normal people here. Make sure you hit exclamation point ticket, giving away some stuff. I got new codes, so let's give them away. Let's get things out of here. I'll be doing a drawing after... Yes, I know it's a movie quote. I'm going to be doing a drawing after a little bit. Probably when we transition to replays, I'll do my first drawing, something like that. Oh, hello, torpedoes. Now, at this point, I don't really need to push. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expect that this Z-52... Oh, he is with the curve first. Alright. Good to know. Never mind. I was going to assume that he was going to curl up here, but if he's with the curve first, we can handle that. Mark Rober is hosting science class on YouTube. Who's that?
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Bye, curve first. So now we just have to figure out where the Z-52 is. I'm thinking he's down here. You wish there were more Lappland Arknights memes? Unfortunately, I'm not hip to those memes, so... Oh well. Oh, he's a former NASA scientist. Okay. Popular for his experiments. So guys, this is the Lappland. It's the same thing as the Halland, just a copy paste, and it's got the legendary commander on it. We didn't get any of his abilities to proc this time around. That's okay. Oh, what do you know? He's in my area. Not like it matters. Oh, he made glitter bombs. Well, glitter bombs are fun. Everything's better with glitter, right? Alright, let's take a look at how I did in this game and the previous game. And then we'll go into our Marceau game. Oh, what do you know? I died in the we lost the Orkan game. I couldn't tell. I mean, if you were there, you saw the team wasn't really interested in doing too much to support. It happens. And as you can see, you know, it happens. Let's take a look at the Lappland game. Not bad, Nubian. Poor Zhao. Our Zhao did not do well. Okay, Alzu, this is for you. Frickin' Marceau game. I should have asked if you wanted to div with me. Because then you could see up close and personal how crap the ship is. For those of you guys who are on the European Union server, the EU server, Wargaming is working on Doing a soft restart, trying to fix some errors with the EU server. Oh, carriers, good. Now I can show you the awesome anti-air capabilities of this ship. Oh, looks like Stevie is happy over there, just laying and sleeping. Lappland finally gets to harass Texas and Laos. Awesome indeed, Grunty. How are things in Bavaria, by the way? I heard that things are getting pretty bad down in the southern parts of Germania, Deutschland. Oh, I need to... Come on. There we go. Now you know what music's playing. It is bad, yeah. Heavy contact restrictions. Anti-air off. They've got a good Udaloy. I have to watch out for him. Now, I've never played the island before on this map, so maybe we try going in there and see what happens. You're gonna mute me for the class? I see how it is. You're still allowed to go outside, but only alone. Got it. How long does the class go for, Desta? Is it like an hour? Alright, here we go. And defensive fire. Come at me, bruh. Come at me. 6 people targeting me. Alright, we're gonna boost into the island here. And you missed. And I'm safe. So the nice thing is I got them all to start shooting at me. Now the big question is, what's our carrier gonna do about that? Looks like not much. Diesel, what's up? Oh, it's a 20-minute class? No problem. That's all good. That's easy. GG. Well, carrier, thank you very much for the fighter cover. Little late, but that's okay. I'll take it. Read a book, buddy. Ah. Let's see if I can troll this guy a little bit. See if I can get him to come after me. Come on, come on. Nope. And let's watch the shells come ringing in. Come on, guys. Shoot the destroyers. Not hard. Oh, not bad, man. Just doing some test ships, as you can see here. Getting my second alien. And then we got some replays to do. Got a whole bunch ready to go. And I tweeted them out. Here you go. You can see what we're looking to do. I don't remember who's got what ship, but just doing a couple. Oh, Udaloy. Hello, Udaloy.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Oh noes, I'm radared. Whatever shall I do? Not get shot at by the Zao for one. Good shot by the Georgia.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Kagero. You're in trouble, dude. Alright, this might be my opportunity to get out of here. I'm gonna take it. Hi, Smalland.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Suck it! That was good. Alright, something cool just happened. Billy Cosby Daily Vitamins is following. Thank you very much for the follow there, Mr. Vitamins. Colbert is taking up my spot in the middle. Interesting choice. Need a Jim Neighbors remote? Okay. Feel free to make me one, and I will definitely throw that up. Come on, give me the cap, give me the cap, give me the cap. Give me the cap, give me the cap. Yes! Because of course I have to have Ab and you on this. Come on. Come on, CV.
Engine boost deactivated.
Machine civilization. I'm over here. What are you doing? Ah, you're moving up. Alright, defensive fire, go.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Enhancing that side, and... speed hack for the win. I don't like that Goliath there. I don't like that Goliath there. Tirpitz up there is an issue as well. The Colbert is going to go back, maybe deal with him. Got Nasaccio left. We've got Tirpitz coming around the corner. Hey, literally, go away. Oh, you missed that big time. Here we go. Here we go. YOLO Chargeo! Hitting the Horn of Epicness. Horn of Epicness. Yeah! There you go, Alzu. There's your freaking Marceau game. What are we doing next? Is there a certain test ship you guys want to see? If not, I'll just pick another one. Come on, game. Let me do. There we go. Seeing none, I guess I'm gonna have to go with the Petropavlovsk. Another cat fur thing all over my face. Ugh. Petro seems alright? Yeah, I think so, Z. It's just you know, just a little Russian, so just a little OP. There we go. That's a little bit more even lighting on my face, right? I don't know. Kitty cat is still sitting right there. Awesome. Is the jukebox working? Yes, it is. You can hear it, right? Right now, we're listening to World Order's Machine Civilization. If you want, you can hit S. Yeah, there you go. Operation Bunker Shot. There you go. Yep, it's coming in. I'm gonna go to a place that I normally wouldn't go on this ship, but whatever. I'm gonna go over here. Hey, Griefer. Good morning for you. It's good afternoon for me. Oh, am I looking at classic? Oh, okay. That's an interesting idea. I have no idea how to set that up, but I'll look into it just for you. God, I got like this fuzz. Oh my god. It's like I got this kitty cat fuzz all over my face. Ugh. You guys ever have that happen to you? Like you just got this like one little hair that just sits there and wants to mess with you? Nope, here's your Operation Bunker Shot, which is one of my favorites too. This is actually on my backup playlist because I do enjoy it quite a bit. Oh no, I'm detected. I know, all radar. And watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Nope. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I almost got myself stuck on that island. Oh well. Come on, team. What are we doing here? Oh, there's some torpedoes that I don't care about.
The ship is on fire.
What is the team doing? Come on, guys.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Thanks, Island. At some point, these guys maybe can help me. If not, well, I'm in a test ship. Oh boy. I mean, nobody else wants to shoot these guys? Like, they're literally just sailing broadside like they don't care.
The ship is on fire.
Where's my black ribbons? Wow. Good job, Yugumo.
Good show.
There's my black ribbon.
The ship is on fire.
Well, good job, Turpits. Oh, he's complaining about no support. I'm just sitting here like, you know, getting shot at from Smolensk for free.
The ship is on fire.
At some point, maybe these guys can do something a little bit more constructive, but for right now, I'm gonna have to guess that's a no. Oh well. Do I think the Smolensk is worth the 2 million XP? Maybe. Oh, that's interesting. The Yagumo moved. Well, hi, Yagumo. And the gearing is up there too. Okay. Come on, Ostergotland. This is all you, buddy. You gonna beach? Come on, Ostergotland. I mean, this guy's like the perfect destroyer counter, but he's just not able to do anything. Oh well. Meanwhile, the team is afraid of a Kagero in the middle of the map over there.
The ship is on fire.
Frickin' island right in the way. Aw, you're moving up. You're scared now. Yeah, as you should be. Why am I still detect? Oh, that's why. That's right, because you couldn't kill the Yagumo. Alright. Come on, guys. Kill the Yagumo for a change, please. Thank you. Hey, one overpen. That's neat. Are you seriously gonna let him go again?
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Wow. Man, we are so lucky this guy beached. You're debating which one to grab? Give me a second, I'll look at this a little bit more. Ooh, nice hit on the Thunderer. Tirpitz and Hindenburg running away, allowing this Z-52 to just wreck this Kremlin. That's unfortunate. Like, seriously, nobody can do anti-destroyer work these days. You know they play differently. It costs 2 million one, yeah, right, so you're trying to decide which one. Do you, how much free XP do you have at your disposal, first of all, would be the question I would ask you. Because that has an impact, really. Yeah, Islands 5 out of nowhere sucks. Way to get, right, you have to open the wallet in order to get Ostergotland. Yeah. And I agree, I haven't seen a lot of good play by people with them either.
Torpedoes to starboard.
I don't know, I think Ostergotland's okay against other destroyers.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Come on, Ostergotland, pay attention. He's too busy getting himself killed by the Smolensk. Look at this. Look at this fool.
Roger.
Come on, shoot this guy. Oh, that was a nice AP salvo. That was sexy. Ostergotland, anytime. Oh. Well done. Well done, buddy. Well done. Ooh, big hit there. His engines are gone. Alright, please just ram. Please just ram.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Look at that. Right over the... What are you doing? Well done there, buddy. All you had to do was ram. All you had to do was ram. Instead, you're just gonna get yourself wrecked. God, you got lucky. This guy sucks at aim. Good. Now Thunder is gonna give me a broadside. Oh. Yeah, it's not the Smolensk's problem, buddy. Now you force me to go into a situation where now I have to go and challenge this guy. And I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna use the Russian torpedo. If I have to. You got 2.5 million? Okay.
Our victory is in sight.
Alright, thank you. That takes care of... I'm gonna see if I'm still detected after my gun bloom goes down. If I am... You die.
Destroyer foundered. Attention. Reporting the target position.
Smoke's not gonna help you when I've got Hydra up, buddy. Did I mention it's got 360-degree rear turrets? It's hilarious. It's a meme in itself. I'm gonna take one torp. Oh well.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quick.
Okay. Well done indeed. I'll just sit back and wait a little bit. See, I think the Gotland's pretty good against other destroyers. It's got the heal, it's got decent speed, and the guns are okay. They're not the greatest, but... I mean, I'd rather... I don't know. There's other destroyers I feel are worse at fighting other destroyers, like the German destroyer line, unless you use the Hydro smoke trick. Speaking of smoke trick... Russian guns, everybody! At least it's a win. Win is a win is a win, right? What are Twitch drops? Engay, if you go and connect your Wargaming account to Twitch, so you go to like na.wargaming.net or eu.wargaming.net, you log in, you go to your account settings, you connect Twitch to that, and then you'll get Twitch drops in-game. These are special containers that that drop down for you. And then you can, sometimes you can also get missions as well, even. So. Alright, so that takes care of that ship. Oh, wait, it's the Lappland. Do you guys see this, have this happen to you too, where it takes forever for your stuff to drop, so you have like no idea what actually happened? Alright, I got my second daily done. But I haven't finished my third container yet, so I'll probably play a little bit more to get that third container. I got one more left, guys. What am I going to play? Tell me what you want me to play. I can play one of the Tier 8 Russian cruisers. I can play Hayate. And I can play Orkan. So which of those do you want to see? Make the key choice. Hayate. I can play Agir too. I had a feeling someone's gonna say Hayate and I hate you. But that's okay, let's do it. Graf Zeppelin Griefer? I'm only doing test ships right now, man. Predator us, man. Haven't seen you in a while, how have you been? Don't forget, guys, make sure you hit exclamation point ticket to get into the replay, or to the raffle. I only have 9 people entered in the raffle so far. It's hidden behind the work in progress logo, see? But, you know, you're surviving and playing a little bit of ships here and there. That's good. Maybe I can do something. No. Nah. Whatever. I'll just leave it there. Alright, so I'm in the Hayate. Thank God there's no carriers. Ooh, something cool happened. Fresh Squeezed is following. Thank you very much, Fresh Squeezed. You're back? Internet was being cruddy. Oh well. It's 3:30. I should probably grab a snack soon. I'll do that when we switch over to replay analysis. Oh, Get Wrecked is in here again. He was in my team last game on the opposite side. Oh well. Very good player. I cast him yesterday in Kingdom of the Sea, actually. Data unavailable. Hello, how are you? It's exclamation point ticket, outsider. We changed things around from the old way of doing things, so exclamation point ticket. Hey, world, how's it going? They've got 1 radar with the Smolensk, 2 radars with the Moskva, 3 with the Worcester, 4 with the Cleveland. So this is going to be a fun game. And the Oland is running away. So that's good. Black is running away. Also good. We type in ticket, exclamation point ticket. What you want to type in. Oh look, somebody else is here in the cap. And I'm located, so I'm gonna guess that that means it's the Kitakaze. And I'm radared. So we're just gonna stop right here. Let's time the radar. 55, counting it down. It's not the Moskva. Moskva's way over there. And it's over. Okay, so that's probably the Smolensk radar. Black is using radar, picking up the Chungmu. Not picking up anything else in the cap, which is interesting. Alrighty, you wanna come on, let's do it. It's the Tirpitz. It is the Kitakaze. Huh. So that means there's two ships nearby. There's the Kitakaze, and there's something. Oh boy. And I'm radared right in front of a Worcester. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Not gonna hit an island anytime soon. Come on, North Carolina. This is all you. This is your time to shine, buddy. While this guy is interested in me. And I've got a Cleveland over here. Just lost my maneuverability a bit. Come on, guys. Thank you. Now kill this guy. Okay. What do we got here? Catching up on chat. What went down at the end of the key? Let's see everything. Yeah, Kitty is looking himself. Stocked up on drinks for next week for the second time since yesterday. Oh, okay, cool. Drinks are good. Oh, Cleveland. I'm so lucky this guy didn't shoot me as soon as he came popping around the corner. The big question is, what's the North Carolina going to do? I'd love to send some torpedoes up this channel right here, but that's danger close to this North Carolina, so I can't do that. But what I can do is send some torpedoes this way. Oh my god, really? What the heck? He probably went and derped right into all of those torpedoes. Fortunately, this Kitakaze is getting himself wrecked as well. Maybe I'll be safe now? Come on, border. Meanwhile, on the other side of the game, everybody's dying. Alright, catching up. Standings were initially wrong. Yeah, I guess there was a problem with the way that everything got handled at the start. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not an admin, so I couldn't tell you exactly what's going on. Okay. Why can't you shoot him and kill him? Frederick, I can't support you right now if you're gonna sail that direction. Already used hydro. Okay. Come deep water torpedoes. That's a well done. But I'm in a test ship, so I don't really care. Doop. Hey, something cool just happened. What just happened? Northwest Duncan for the follow. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. Oh, anti-air off. If you're new here, we're just doing some standard kind of in-game play, and then I'm going to switch over to replay analysis once I get my third container. Are these drinks or are they drinks? Now that's a good question. That's a really good question. So would I buy a Friesland, or I would not buy this. I would not buy this at all. Oh, hi Smoland. Yes, turn into my torpedoes. Get clapped. Turpits, you can die too. And come on, clap. Clap, 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 clap. Clap. Oh, almost. That's alright, I still got the turpits. I feel good about that. Alright guys, what other ship would you like me to showcase? I've got the Agir, I've got the 2 Tier 8 Russian cruisers, and I've got the Tier 8 European premium destroyer, the Orkan. Which of those would you guys like to see? Typical Smoland driver, right? Agir? Let's do it. Where are you? There you are. Come here, come here, come here. Now this ship is a lot of fun. I probably should have put the oh, he is cleaning himself. I probably should have put the that special captain on him, Lutzo. Is it Lutzo? Is that a thing? I'm drawing a blank for a second here, but I probably should have put the special German captain on him because, you know, secondary meme and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't because I was afraid that that would make the ship seem like it needed to be nerfed and not buffed. I'm gonna head up north, I think. Loot gens. This will most likely be the last game that I play live, and then we'll swap over to replay analysis for probably about 2 hours, maybe, somewhere like that. And then we'll see how things go. Which two? A and C are best on this map. B is Death Trap, especially with CVs. Hey Trolls, it's been a while, man. How's it going? Action on the cat cam, that's right. That nerf hit what? This ship kind of hard? No. I mean, it hurt its the main gun range. I hate A. It's also a death trap. Every place is a death trap. Woo! All right. Oh, he's outside my range. That's okay. Now this is a cruiser. It's not a battleship. It's a cruiser. Oh, he's getting out of there. It's a cruiser, so you have to be playing it as such. It doesn't have the strongest of armor, and I'm slowing down, figuring that'll speed juke. But actually, this might be turning me into his shells more. Yep. Oh well. How are things on my side? Not bad, not bad. Why did this midway player recall their planes only to bring out the same planes again? That to me makes like no sense. And Desta, there's a lot missing from my profile pic because I'm using a standard one I made not for Discord, not the one that I use on my forums. I should probably fix that. Been kind of lazy. Got a couple of replays saved up, but you're in bed, so you'll get them. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's getting up. I am mesmerized by the cat cam as well. Nope, nope. Now he's getting comfortable again. Donskoi. So the thing about this ship is it's got really good secondaries. It can almost stealth secondary, almost, which is hilarious. In a storm, it can actually stealth secondary, which is just fantabulous. Hi Yu Yang, this is not good. Nice drop there. This has German hydro. So what I'm gonna try to do, try being the operative word, is I'm gonna try to sneak up on that Olen's position. There he is.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
And oh yeah, it's got torpedoes too. Yeah, that's not gonna hit me, buddy. Sorry. Neither will that torp. Alright, let's move our attention to the Donskoi in front. Actually, the Iowa would be the better choice. AP loaded, broadside Iowa. Let's see what happens when the shells hit. Not too much. You can see that the AP shells just aren't the greatest. So I find myself, if I'm aiming at a broadside battleship, almost kind of like a cruiser, aiming at their upper belt. Yu Yang torpedoed the island. Thank you, Yu Yang. I'm not there, buddy.
The ship is on fire.
What is our team doing? Like, I'm giving these guys an angle of attack here. Okay, cool. They're hitting the rooster.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Enemy cruiser detected.
Soyuz, broadside. Won't be able to pen the armor, of course. Yeah. 2 non-pens. So you can see it's not like a German battleship. You can't really just kind of sit there and bow tank like you might want to. This team is taking forever to kill a Worcester. See, look how much more damage I did there into that superstructure. That's what I'm looking for right there. That's what I'm looking for. Let's try another shot before I die. Turn slightly to try to bounce. Bounced a little bit. Another decent hit. Up you yang. Come on, secondaries. Do your work. Aww. Boom I go. Paradup, thank you for the follow. So there you go. 47k damage. Not too bad, I guess. Team just kind of sat there at CCAP, so whatever. But I'm in a test ship, so it's all good. This is the German supercruiser, yes. You don't think you ever used AP? I was trying to show you guys kind of how the AP characteristics were. It's kind of meh, lackluster. Is Little White Mouse in here? What? No. Little Boy. Oh, no. I don't think I've seen Little White Mouse in-game for over a year. Now, we got all the caps. And our carrier is doing a really nice job of focusing the destroyers. So I think we'll be fine. Let's back out of here. And let's take a look at, let's see, the other battle's probably done. I'll go ahead and grab my containers. Really? Really? Thought I got more XP that game. Came in first place by a long shot, though. So I feel good about that. Alright guys, I'll do one more game real quick in the Hayate then. And let's see what we can make happen. And then we'll do replays. Once again, replay analysis schedule is... or lineup, or whatever you want to call it. Where's my Twitch? There it goes. There you go. Wait, Hayate can... Torpedo, reload, Hayate, or nor balls. Lol. Lol 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 lol. We need to do a drawing. So I've got some time now. Let's go ahead and do a drawing. This will be for subscriber camouflage, drawing a winner, and that's Destowaits. Lol. Destowaits, are you here? If so, send me a message. I'll get you your code. Yeah, he is. Alright, cool. Marking the giveaway as complete. Back to giveaways. We're going to start another one. And let's go to my CC containers. Desta, send me a direct message. Oh. Hi, Midway. Bye, Midway. Yeah. What's up, Kano? Are you in here or something? That'd be funny if you were, huh? I am showcasing the Hayate, which is, you know, some people said it's similar to a Shinonome, a tier 6 Japanese destroyer, but at tier 10. It's kind of accurate. Alright, Desta, I'll just send you the link in the code in Discord. That'll be easier. It's a TRB Yugumo at tier 10. Honestly, that might be the better way to play it, because I don't know, the guns on this are so lackluster. I mean, you saw me earlier trying to do some sort of a gun battle, failing miserably. But you saw the torpedoes doing good work. Alright, Daring. Please, Daring, don't move forward. Good, you're not. We're gonna fire one off like that. And then we're going to fire one off like that. There's a Summers over there. Got a Worcester I have to kind of be thinking about. But right now what I want to do is I want to spook this gearing. I want to spook this gearing and run him out of his own smoke. Unfortunately, that carrier's going to spot me any second now. There it is. Hi, gearing! Here comes the radar. Really? Alright, Zhao. Have a piece of Hayate. Shimakaze, have a piece of Hayate. This is not how I recommend you play the ship, but it's a test ship, so here we go. Oh well. On the bright side, I'm able to get CCAP taken care of now, because obviously they focused on me and got pushed back. You guys are way too far in the back. And now I can see what the heck is going on over here. Alright. Let's see if that other game is done. Is it done? Yep. Cool. Got my third container. I always do try our lucks. I want to get more super containers because they're worth nothing. Come on. Come on, game. Come on. Now I can turn off the work in progress because we're going to switch over now to replay analysis, guys. Come on. Nothing. Alright, cool. I posted that list earlier. Do any of you guys have own that replay? Like, are any of those ships that I sent out your replays? Oops. Don't want to send out my subscribe camouflage codes. Cool. Exit game. And number 1 is a priority Georgia game, so we're going to load that one up first. Oh, and I need to turn off all of the mods. This one. Alright, that's done. First one we're going to start with is a Georgia game. What? That's the list right there, Destroyer Z1. I'm going to be right back, though. I need to drink something, so give me a sec. Gneisenau is yours. Okay, cool. Hey, Kane. Yeah, good timing. We just started getting into replay analysis. I just filled up a little bit of water. Let's call it water. And what happened to my music? Hey, Skyring. If your water looks like this, please call a plumber. And you sent the ranked Burgon play. Okay, cool. Oh god. Alright, so let's get into the replays here. Do I have this up? I do have it up all the way. Okay, so this is Cosmic BJ in the Georgia. He had sent me this replay and said, hey, I'd love to get some more feedback and stuff like that, so Alright. We got somebody in our clan, Mr. Endeavor, who started ranked yesterday, and he wants to see how far he can get in 24 hours. He just got to rank 5. Crazy. So anyway, Mr. Cosmic sent this to me asking for some feedback on his gameplays and stuff like that. So let's pause it for a second and take in the situation at hand. This is something that I think a lot of players don't really do, is they don't look at the minimap as much as they should. There's a lot of things I'm seeing here that need to be fixed immediately. First thing is, you'll note that A is being capped. It's halfway done with the cap. So you're sailing straight into a cap where there's at least going to be a destroyer, most likely, in that cap. There's a Gneisenau, Alaska, and Brindisi there. The Gneisenau, Alaska, Brindisi, If you show broadside to the Alaska and the Gneisenau, that's a problem. The Brindisi, it's got SAP that will tear apart your superstructure. Torpedoes, or But definitely there's a couple of threats there. You've got a Zara with you and a Synop. You do not have a destroyer. Also interesting of note is the Mahan has decided not to go into B-Cap and support the Drake in Alaska. Alaska, by the way, decided to nope away from your group and is heading this direction. So the reason I'm bringing this all up right now is because I kind of don't know that I like this positioning. So I just want to put that out there. You're also detected, which means they know you're coming. Alright, now you're putting up your scout plane to shoot this Nagato way in the back, who really doesn't matter. It's completely ineffectual. Like, of all ships to be shooting at, a nice Nagato doesn't really matter. The Alaska would be a better target in my opinion. At this range, you'll probably be able to get your shells into their citadel, so that would come in very handy. Matter of fact, you almost missed the Nagato and hit the Vlad. So yeah, I don't know why you're focusing so much on this Nagato here. If anything, if you want to shoot a battleship at far distance range, I might be shooting at that Vlad instead, because the Vlad really isn't moving at all. Alright, so now you're noticing the Neptune, and you're looking at the situation nearby and saying, okay, I need to focus on this. Nope, you're going back to the Nagato. Like, again, that's not getting you really anything for your time and effort. Oh my god, and you're a scroller too. Alright, I need a drink. We should make a ZAS Replay Theater drinking game. Maybe every time we see standard consumables, I take a drink. What's your secondary range? Where's secondary range? 9.4, so you're not full secondary build. Okay. And your shells just kind of danced all around them. That's okay. Control click at the secondaries go, and there they go. Your Mahan that decided to know about a B went right into C-cap and died. That's unfortunate. What's happening to this guy's health? It's not so good. Maybe you can get a citadel through the butt. Nope, too short. Aim a little higher if he's sailing away, maybe. I do agree with the decision, nice citadel there, I do agree with the decision to go and beat yourself here because you don't want to go past this island right now. That will cause you some problems if you go past. And what do you know? Torpedoes hitting that sign-op. Those shells are going to miss. Hey Dinosaur, how's it going? And yeah, shifting is better than scrolling, but I started off shifting or scrolling too, so. Alright, now it's time to just kind of back off and bow tank and then just lull pen this guy. And if you can get a shot on that Brindisi, that's the best. He absolutely had the opportunity to turn and run. He did not, so now he is stuck here against an Atlanta, Gneisenau, Brindisi, and an Alaska at the very least. Most likely a destroyer as well. You're down one ship compared to the enemy team. Zara is being smart and turning and running. You always use shift unless you're knife fighting. Makes sense. That's what I do too. The Zara is in trouble. Gneisenau coming through. Now he's going to torpedo you, of course. And you stopped backing up. Now you're backing up faster. 20k isn't too shabby. There's the torpedoes from the Gneisenau. He fired them right away. Fortunately for you, that reverse speed boost is going to save your butt from those torps at least. Your team is all dying at C-cap. And congratulations, you found the beach. Don't worry about those guys. Focus on this guy right now. Good idea for the heal. Oh boy. The Alaska wants to kiss you. A lot of ships want to kiss you. Could go forwards and turn right to try to escape, yep. I mean, you just have the Atlanta and Alaska and all these other guys to deal with. And here comes the ram.
Problem solved, sir. Stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. The ship is on fire.
Or not. Gotta get this guy dead as soon as possible. Alright, good. It is a very tough position. He backed himself into this corner here. I see a lot of players doing this. Fortunately for you, whatever ship that was is so desperate to try to get the kill that they're willing to team kill their own buddies. And you didn't pop your heel quickly enough. And down you go. Wow, that's a very shallow bottom. Look at that. Look at that. Technically, you're like plowing into a sandbar.
All stations.
That's hilarious.
Fire on the target.
That's hilarious. Well, our first replay results in a death pick, so that's kind of exciting. Let's see how the ship sinks into that sandbar.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic
Atlanta torpedoes. That's correct. You're way too aggressive early on, getting yourself into a position where you can't really do anything because you're by yourself. So I'd say, you know, a little bit more cautious. Also work on your priority targets. Like, there's no reason... Oh, that's cool. Excuse me. There's no reason for you to be focusing so heavily on ships that you can't really do reliable damage to, at least in the short term. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, actually, with the wave action. Yeah. Yeah. Satellites. Alright, let's watch him sing. You got sand in my barrels! Yeah, it is quicksand. Bad decision to go for A at the start, and 2 missed opportunities to get out. Yep. I think A is okay. Actually, I prefer on this map to go A, because what typically happens is the team goes to C and they just get themselves wrecked. But I think that you went in way too deep early on. You should have been turned out and kiting away when you realized there was only you and one other person. So, oh wells. And there goes your butt. Georgia! Speed things up a bit, see what happens to the rest of the game. Have some more whiskey. Now that's a good broadside on the Vlad, there you go. Alaska's got it going on. Come on, Alaska, one more good salvo kills him. There you go. And just like that, you're down no cap. Fletcher kills the Alsace. Nagato that you're shooting at is still alive. This is his view. I can't change the view at all. A itself is not bad, but in this match with the support, yes. Yep. Yep. Agreed. Agreed. Nice kill there. Good. Nope. Well. Oh well. You're still, like, you're actually winning on ships right now, which is hilarious. You're just heavily losing on points. Lap the Alaska coming out of... Oh, big hit there. Nice. Donskoi kills the Nagato with torpedoes.
battle ends in 5 minutes.
Someone needs to get into B. The Fletcher's going. Get the kill out. There you go. Nice. Now all you got left is this Brindisi. Oh my god. Is your team going to pull this out and win? Wow. Okay, so there's a classic example of sometimes Sometimes the gods smile upon you, and that's all I can say. Alright, I've got a ranked Montana here. Warrior's Path, I've got 2 of them. And I know one of them is Balbrecht. Balbrecht, are you here? The enemy wanted to win harder, right? Desta, the schedule is on my Twitter. Here you go. What happened to the music? I don't know why the music is just like randomly dying here. Oh, this is dead weight. Let's get Balbrecht's game in, because I know Balbrecht really wanted me to cover his replay, so let's cover that one in. Come on. We posted a ranked Mosfa game yesterday, which is pretty nice, and has a death. Oh, well, you know, I'm excited about death picks, as you guys know. You're confused by the Alaska. What are you confused about regards to the Alaska, Desta? Alright. We got 57 people hanging out, so remember, I do still have a giveaway running, I believe. Yes. We've got 33 people that have entered the giveaway. It's been running for 22 minutes. Exclamation point ticket gets you in. Oh, this is C-Red. God, I have no idea where this other one went then. Ah, to hell with it. Let's just do this one. I have so many freaking ranked Montanas. I have no idea why I have so many. How do you enter the giveaway, Desmo? Exclamation point ticket. That's it. Alright, let's take a look at the setups here. By the way, once I hit 100 as usual, I will unlock the community contributor containers. So right now we're at about halfway there, so tell your friends, bring them in. You are running protection, which is good, and looks like all the other flags you would probably want to run in a battleship, so that's good. Let's see what Michel is running. No flags. That's what you like to see in a Yamato, is running no flags at all, and also naked. So that's fun. Let's take a look here at this other battleship. Oh, look, protection. So the Kurfürst is running protection. Smolensk. What do you got, Smolensk? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? No protection on the Smolensk. Ballsy. Very ballsy. Shimakaze is also not... What? Is not running protection. Shimakaze can detonate. Smolensk can detonate. Yamato can detonate. Let's take a look at your Kleber and your DM. Potatoes don't need flags, right? Hey SAT, I'm not sure what rank bracket this is, to be quite honest. Okay, we got protection there. Let's take a look at your Des Moines. Remember guys, you get an exclamation point SR and space and then a YouTube link and you can get yourself a song request in. Des Moines got protection, and I do like this positioning. I want to comment on that real quick. It's got the island here to protect him, which is very powerful. There's 3 battleships, so he's got to be very careful about that position. As you can see, there's some return fire from the battleships there. It looked like one of them was firing HE, LOL. But this Des Moines is in a really good spot right now to cover the middle. I like that positioning. Okay, let's get back to your view. You're looking at a Montana. Yeah, this is probably 10 to 6. Hey, Balbrecht. Is this mine? I was looking for yours. You said it was on Warrior's Path in Montana, right? This is a good position early game. I do agree. I like the fact that your battleships have spread out, which is nice. Who are your threats? You've got a Shimakaze and a Z-52 to deal with. And nobody's in the middle. Zhao. I would be shooting the Zhao. So in ranked especially, it's really all about getting the blaps in on cruisers early on and just getting them out of the game. So this Zhao you probably want to kill as soon as possible. The battleships, if you can kill them, great, but chances are you're not going to kill them early on. Kleber not taking the heal buff makes that play kind of pointless, though. You mean the mid buff there? Yeah. Well, the Kleber is in a position to do just that. We're gonna leave your view because you're kind of out on your own right now. So the Kleber needs to get in, get the reload buff. Oh, Z52 is over there too. Okay, Z52 has been turned defensive from the Kleber, so that's good. But now there's a Salem. So here is when you come out and you just blap this Salem. Like, you need to get out of this island right now and blap that Salem. That's what you need to be doing right now. That is your #1 priority. Get the Salem. Let's look back at... Okay, you're aiming at the Salem. Good, good. Checking your view. Now, the game says that you can shoot this guy. And he's also slowing down. It's a very dangerous maneuver, though, to keep going farther in. Yeah, you slowed down a little bit more than you thought. It's okay. I think I need to change my... hotkeys. So that's not working. I think I'm just going to leave my hotkeys off. Maybe it's my hotkeys that's causing the music to stop playing. Flank the enemies by going south. Well, I was gonna say, he can do that. That's dangerous because we haven't seen the destroyers. We don't know where they are. But I do agree. At this point, you might as well keep maneuvering this way and get on the broadsides of the Salem. This buff is useless. I wouldn't even bother picking it up. I mean, it gives you some points, but that's about it. It's worth the risk to go south. Well, considering we haven't seen destroyers, yeah. Might have been worth it to slow down too and just kind of park yourself there so you've got those like consistent shots into the Salem. As it stands, the Salem's going to get the heal. I would be hitting F3 on the Salem right now too. F3 is you know, the shoot this guy button. Trolls, you're gonna take off? Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out, man. It's good to see you again. Oh, detonation on the Salem. Nice. The 3 battleships are going in one line, making them useless. Abso-freaking-lutely. Detonation, I will drink to that. Only happens in 1%. Are you serious? Don't shoot ahead of him. Shoot right on him. He might have disconnected. Oh my god, if that's true. If that's true. Oh my god, you guys just got a free win. Meanwhile, your Shimakaze is going for the heal, which is good. Definitely what you want. Detonation in ranked is always a big oof. Absolutely. But you can't control your teammates. All you can do is control yourself and what you bring into ranked. Those shots, I think, are a little too far forward. I don't think the Montana's moving. Never mind. He was moving in, but he turned in too. Alright, Shimakaze getting the heal. Little too late for that Kurfürst. That Kurfürst could have really used that heal earlier. Favorite drink? Question mark, Desta. I like whiskey. Whiskey's good. Wine is good too. Water's decent. My ultimate favorite is Long Island iced tea, but I know that that's like really bad for you, so try not to drink that too much. Oh, sunny outside. Nice. It's actually kind of warming up. It's 52 degrees out. It's a heat wave. Whiskey indeed. This is Maker's Mark. Gone south of the island. I agree, especially with the Yamato sitting right next to you. There's no reason for you to both be together. Puddin with the resub. Puddin is the worst mod ever, he says. LOL. But I do have a giveaway running, and you can draw a winner after this replay if you'd like. I'm trying to do, actually no, let's do every third replay. So after this one, the one after this. I don't want to be in a situation where I run out of codes again. Water is delicious, absolutely. You like the salty tears whenever you play Carrier. But Grunty, oh, why are you shooting HE? Oh well. I love watching these buff things come down and drop. That's so cool. You still have HE loaded for when this guy comes around the corner. Okay. You're figuring he's gonna go bow into you, okay. Kleber gets the Zao at least, that's good. Nice trade. You had an Audacious game. You got caught mid once and reported twice. Oh, SAT, yeah. Extra codes would be great, thank you. Just PM them to me. I'll add them to my spreadsheet. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Where is my spreadsheet? There it is. $6K with HE, yes. There's a reason why we called it Flame Tana. I had a friend that used to do that. He would run only HE Montana. Called it the Flame Tana. And that was before Conqueror came out and all that craziness. That person was Belgrath the Sorcerer, if anybody knows Belgrath. Fun dude. Really miss that guy. Hope he'd come back and play with us at some point. You are farming in Division also. Okay. Okay, I should think about my ammo selection more. Well, I mean, against a target that's going to be bow or stern on, it makes sense to do that. Absolutely makes sense. So, excellent. Let's put those in. Thank you very much, SAT score. SAT, since they're your codes, I want you to dictate to me when we should draw for your codes. All right, just let me know. Bulgarian and Bulgaria missing too. Aryak, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. I love this community, man. I mean, it's so awesome. You know, people are just happy to share stuff instead of just hoarding themselves. I mean, I'm Smog, so that's kind of fun. Double0 with the follow. Thank you very much, Double. Expert Loader is definitely a good option on the Montana. Yes. All right. Cool. Cool. I also have some codes for European destroyers. Maybe what we should do is when we get to 75, we can start giving away some of the Europe. Well, no, I don't have that many of them. I don't know, we'll figure it out. And this game is pretty much over, so we're gonna go a little bit fast forward here. Ta-da! Alright, so that was this game. We're gonna move this to the done pile. And we're gonna do a Donskoi game next. Did any of you guys submit a Donskoi game? Grunty, they give the Europe containers, so the ones that have the Europe camo, the coal, and then 10 to 140 European tokens, of which I've only gotten one container, one freaking container that gave me 140 European tokens, and that's it. Oh yeah, I know that feeling, man. I need them too. I want to get me my I want to get me that awesome yeah, let's do this one. Want to get that tier 9 ship if I can. Dusty, you submitted a boring Donskoi game. Do you want me to cover your boring Donskoi game, or do you want me to do a different Donskoi game? Because I have 2 of them. You're stuck with the Visby? You finished Directive 3 today. You only got one 140 token container so far too. Okay. How many do I still have that open? No. Let me find my spreadsheet. We've got a spreadsheet going that we've been keeping track of, like, internally in our clan, as well as a few others. So far, I have opened 35 containers, and I've only gotten one 140 code. I did get lucky and get the 250, 260 token, the balloon bundle, right off the bat, so I went ahead and grabbed that one. But, you know, whatever. Ballbrecht, yeah, go ahead and resend that Montana game. I'm not going to cover it today, no offense, but we already did a Montana game. But I can cover it again on Wednesday or Friday when I stream again. Oh, Desta, this is yours, okay. You... Alright, fine. I'll do the other Donskoi game then. You had a 161k Donskoi game with a loss today? That hurts. Someone in that spreadsheet has 140 tokens 5 times. I know, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, why did the music stop again? Maybe it's something broken with that particular file.
General quarters.
Desta, you sent me both Donskoi games. Okay, fine, whatever. We'll just do this one. Bruh, it is yours again. Whatever, we're doing it. So you got your setup here.
Enemy force detected.
What flags do you have? Alright. Cool. Most of the flags you'd want. You got 440 token containers? Crimson, I hate you. You bought 19 of the doubloon bundles and still not enough to get the tier 8. What is 18,000 doubloons in US dollars, I wonder? RNG just loves you this time around, Crimson. I'll get you back though. Let me see. WorldOfWarships.com. We're gonna take a look at. By the way, looking at matchmaking, you have a carrier to 10 game, daring Shimakaze to worry about. So in that situation, I mean you can barely stealth radar. I wouldn't be going too close to the cap just yet. I'd stay with the Musashi for now, personally. Premium shop. Let's find out. Doubloons. Any amount of doubloons. 18,000 doubloons is $72. I know you didn't buy any. I know you didn't buy any. Trust me, I know you didn't buy any. But wow. It's a lot of money. No superintendent? Well. Yeah. Superintendent's very helpful on this ship. Also, you've got defensive fire instead of hydro. Personally, I probably run hydro, although it depends. You've got range module, so you're set more for a long range open fire thing. So if that's the case, you have no business being this far up. You should be down here, literally next to the Musashi, like I said. The reason why I suggested that you go by the Musashi is they shoot the Musashi instead of you. Or torpedo the Musashi instead of you, or whatever. Another good song, in the Navy. Exactly, Crimson. Right, if you build at range, then stay at range. 16-point commander, you have more to earn for superintendent. Okay.
Reporting the position of a strategic target. Thank you.
You can radar the cap, yeah, but at what cost? Like, if you want to radar the cap, then just park yourself behind this island here. Because then you cover the cap. Extra marksman adrenaline rush? $4 is 1,000 doubloons. Got it. You want the Smolensk to cap. I'm confused. Why would you want a Smolensk to cap? Donskoi doesn't need expert mark. Well, so it doesn't need expert marksman if it's gonna be like way in the backfield. If it's gonna be up close, then expert marksman is definitely helpful. So it depends on how you're gonna play her. Now, Desta's got it set up for range, so if that's the case, then expert marksman's a waste. I agree. We're bell bottoms with a friend. That's right. Okay, just got that over the island. Nifty. Now you've got another Montana to worry about. And you got torpedoes in front of you, in case you didn't notice. Rip your Drake. Just feels right now like you're not sure what you want to do or where you want to go. And I think you're far better off, like... Well, Desta, if you're going to play like this, then you definitely want to play reload mod. But ideally, I'd love to see you right down here, bow out, just kiting away, and burning down the Lion, burning down the Montana. Like, that's what you do in a Donskoi early game. Mid game to late game, that's when you charge in and dominate the caps in the close game. Yeah, G4, bow south, exactly. Oh, yeah, over here. This is a good spot, too. Oh, you're Drake. Shima's on a phone call? Maybe. Or maybe he's just afraid and running away because he got spotted and lost half his health.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Got Drake and Drake on opposite sides of the island. Got Des Moines over there. So go ahead, Desta, check the chat. Grunty is sharing what he'd recommend for Donskoi. Let me take a look at that too. Reload. Not a bad setup. IFHE though, interesting. Yep, you lost good firing angles because you kept going. And this is another reason why being around the Musashi is helpful, because you could kill the destroyer that obviously is about to kill the Musashi. Ouch. That is a Shimakaze. Now would be a good time for you to use your radar. But you're a little target fixated here. Ouch. Another reason why you want to stay at range. And I'll bet you wish you still had AP loaded for this guy. And now you're dying. Now you're losing. McCraig, take a look up above. Grunty just posted a good captain build for the Donskoi. Check it out. Hardly any damage and 3 fires for the whole game. Yep. Yeah, just not enough right now. But the Donskoi, you can't be thinking of it as like a up close fighter thing. You gotta be thinking more of it as kind of a long range dueler. Just to piss off the battleships and make them shoot at you instead of shooting at anybody else, really. Yeah, Donskoi dies way too easily up close. It's got the 8-kilometer torpedoes, which is nice, but yeah. You lost that shot because you took the second to check your fire solution. Pro tip, if you want to do a lot of damage, shoot at British battleships like the Lion over there. It's got the super heal, so he'll most likely let you burn out his fire. And just let it burn. That's more damage for you, more XP for you. He doesn't care. And we're back to in the Navy. And Shimakaze is dead. Little unhappiness with the carrier right now. Some dissatisfaction in chat. Let's see. Yes, with the IFHE change, you do lose a lot of fires, and you lose 38mm pen. But it's too important to be able to pen 32mm battleships to drop it, huh? Okay. You can't see your health with the cam? Well, that's true. I suppose I can move it. I can just disappear it too. What I can do is I can move that over here. Does that work better? Hey, no worries, Crimson. No worries.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Oh, we got an Incubus song coming up. Nice.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Yeah, I could look at that. I'm gonna warn you guys, you might hear the song twice now. While I modify this. There we go.
Taking the lead.
How does that look like this? And save. There we go. I can do that. The horror is real. Diesel, I'll bet you had no idea that was gonna happen, right? No, definitely not leading the target that well. And the Donskoi's got really good shell velocity, so that would be helpful here. Oh well. Nice dodge. Can you get him on fire, and can you kill him? Got him on fire. Should you use traffic light? Up to you. It can be helpful. Can absolutely be helpful. Oh, look at how close that daring is. Too bad you don't have radar now. Stoplight helps you against targets that might be stopping or reversing, but you know. Alright, kill the come on, kill the Montana. Kill the Montana. You're not even looking at him. Kill the Montana. 1,000 hit points. Kill the... Never mind. Kill the lion. No, kill the lion. Okay. I mean, I get it. You want to wait for your radar to be available so you can radar the daring, but this indecision is gonna... Yeah, kill something. This indecision is gonna get yourself wrecked. And all that for like 20 odd seconds of shooting at a destroyer that's not going to die from your shots because he's got so much health. The Shimikaze be the better target to shoot. Yeah. So Desta, you got to work on being farther back and just being long-range artillery. That's all you are, man. You're long-range artillery. You're a pain in the butt. As a matter of fact... Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but can't Donskoi run spotter plane? Well, you got the daring at least. Crimson, that's a good idea. Zoom out and look around the mini-map. Okay, it cannot. I can't remember if I could. I just remember when I was grinding the Donskoi and I had range module, I had one really epic maximum range kill on a carrier that won us the game. So I guess I wasn't using spotter plane for that. It's a hull that's got... Okay, that's why I got confused. So it does have spotter plane on the A hull, but why would I use that? 499 health. Nice hit on the Azuma for somebody. Nice. So at least somebody's having a good game. If only you had Superintendent, yeah. Alright, well, hopefully, Desta, we got you some good feedback there. Let's throw that in the done pile. Next up, we're on Baltimore. Puddin', go ahead and draw someone when you get a chance. It is Dasha, that's right. I used to have fun making those pictures. I haven't done those in a while. That was in response to somebody in the wiki editor group. I don't remember who. It might have been Zeke, who said that they were playing warships on a Mac. So I just had to. I just had to. So why would you play why would you play this game on a Mac? I don't know. Mr. Moose 37 in the Baltimore. Destroyer Z1 wins the game, or wins the codes. Puddin', go ahead and give him a King of the Sea code. Time to respec your Donskoi. This gonna be good. Yes, it is. This is Mr. Moose in the Baltimore. Middle tier. Baltimore's a fun ship. I really enjoy the Baltimore. Very, very good looks to it. Very sexy looking. Nice 203mm guns. You're not wearing protection and you're using only econ flags. Interesting choice. And no, Desta already won. Give it to somebody else. Cough. Cough indeed. You already won today, man. That's everybody gets one, okay? Everybody gets one. So put in redraw. Do somebody else. Crimson, you win every time you division with me. Come on, you know this. Everyone complains about Skyring winning. Yeah, right? Hey, Duncan wins. NW Duncan, if you're still here, congratulations. You've won yourself some camouflage. King of the Sea camouflage. What the heck is happening?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Strange. Oh, I'll bet you that's what it is. There we go. Alright. Might start winning if you start entering. That would work. I do saddle you with 3 to 5 lost streaks. I'm glad you remember. Let you enter so you can win back your own codes. That'd be funny. Emperor of Empires, thanks for the follow. And Outsider 1975, you have one, sir. HE here would probably be the better choice. Not much. How are you doing, man? Welcome to SAS Replay Theater. Thanks for hanging out. Always welcome to send in some replays. I've got, oh, Classic wins. Okay, so Classic, you win. Why don't you draw a person that's actually here? That's hilarious. Emperor, you're welcome to join me on Discord. That's my link there, and you can send me some replays, and I can analyze your own games. Happy to do that. You can also email them to me, so my email is there. Eisenhower's, hello, good to see you. Yes, definitely getting difficulty with the gun arcs. I see that too. This is a very strong position for a Baltimore because you're behind the island, so it's harder for you to be detected here. You got the radar, so you can radar the cap if you need to. But this guy can overmatch your bow, so you have to be very careful with him. Crimson, where would he be moving now? Back around the island? Like over here? The problem with over here is that your butt's pointed at the Gneisenau and the North Carolina. Like, I could see trying to tuck up to it more, maybe. Alright, we got our code entered out. Awesome! Puddin', thank you very much for doing this one. We appreciate it. Hey, you got the mission drop, huh? Nice. Good job. You could disengage, yes. Now the Oland is right there. I would shoot the Oland if you've got an angle on him. Gian Bari, thank you very much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Zara's a better bait. Oh, that's true. I see. You're talking about him down here. Georgia got the kill on the Zara, so there, yeah, so there goes your bait. That's quite the long secondary shot. Technically, you got rolled 7 times this month already. That's funny. Strata Wolf, how's it going, man? And you're down 3 ships already. Zara gets a flesh wound, that's good. "76 people, just 24 more, and we start unlocking CC containers." Ooh, good stuff. Oland is still in your radar range, and you're choosing not to radar. That would really be helping your Haida right now. Pulling forward like this is a bit of a risk, because you're broadside to the Gneisenau and the North Carolina and the Amalfi. Not sure what you're trying to do here. Awesome, here we go. Shots on the Oland now. The radar was completely unnecessary though, because that Haida is detecting him for you. You still need to farm Commander XP. Good thing Space Battles is coming? Desta, what do you mean Space Battles is coming? Do you know something I don't? Yeah, I'm not sure why I fired it off either.
Torpedoes, direct front.
And the Missouri even radar too. So, I don't know what they said about space battles. I agree, better go in the cap. There's no point in following these other dudes. As a matter of fact, you'd have a broadside shot on that Amalfi right now. If you'd went into the cap, you'd have a good AP salvo ready for him. Going forward like this just allows you to be shot at in front of the battleships that you are hoping will tank for you.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
I have no idea what they have for us. We'll have to see. It's coming soon though.
To port. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Going for the broadside on the Miyoko, which makes sense. I would do too. You got so lucky there. You were so focused on that, lining up that shot, you did not notice those torpedoes. And the Miyoko is... Why are you HE now? You expected to kill him with the AP. That must have been it. Alright, well, just as well. Yeah, Wargaming has been very quiet about April Fools, so... Alright, North Carolina DCP'd the first fire, is backing off. You better hope he stays on the Missouri. If he goes for you, that's going to be hurting. Before bathtub pools? Bathtub mode was a lot of fun. I did enjoy that quite a bit. Now you should be trying to get a bow fire at this point. I'd be aiming a little bit more to the right. I'd be aiming like about here. Because you want to get this bow lit up. You DCP the one fire. Or AP works too. You can do AP into the superstructure. RNG says no more fires for you. Well, if you're going to shoot the same spot where it's already on fire, then yeah. That should get it. Alright, well now you're like super far away from the action, so we're going to speed things up just a little bit.
That's how it's done. Our team is taking the lead.
April Fools will be the announced release of substance of the game. They will then say, haha, April Fools. Then on the second day they actually release. That would be just mean. Alright, Amalfi, coming out. Everybody's ready for him. Oh, Seattle, I mean, sorry. Not Amalfi, Seattle. Did not get spotted because you shot before you came around the island. Shells were a little behind. Now you're spotted, of course. If only everything that's been going on this year was an April Fool's prank, that would be... I would accept that, but sadly I don't think so. That would be amazing. HE here would probably be the better choice. He's at range, all that kind of good stuff. It's a pretty low point game. Look how low points both sides have. You need to be thinking about BCAP, not the Seattle. Let the Missouri take care of the Seattle. Or use this as opportunity for target practice, because it's looking like you're missing him quite a bit here. Typically with the ship that's dodging like this, you want to aim right in front of them. There you go. Because a lot of times they dodge into a straight line while they're not trying to do that. If only I turned out to be April Fool's prank, thanks a lot, Curtis. I appreciate that. Agreed. Definitely be shooting HE here. Of course, the Zara comes into play, so now we can shoot the Zara. That's good. Of course, your shells are super floaty, so gotta aim a little bit farther ahead. Now might be a good opportunity to actually go through that channel, like you stealth up and then go through the channel here in front of North Carolina, and you screen form with Hydro going, and use radar when you need it, all that good stuff. Goes on a Roblox stream career. Wow. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, hello, Kitakaze. Okay, well, you can shoot the Kitakaze now if you want. Now you choose just to stealth up. Confused, but okay. Your kid would love it. Thanks. Alright, well, you can AP the broadside Amalfi at least. It's only SAP, you don't need to worry about it. So that worry there caused you another shot on that Amalfi. Zathazal, take me seriously, guys! Yeah, thanks. Yeah, good use of Hydro, right?
Problem solved, sir.
Now we what? I'm confused by this use of Hydro now. So definitely work on ammo type and use of consumables. Have to take the last raid if needs. So I get that. North Carolina touched the Tsar pretty good. Is Fortnite still a thing? God, you hope not. I hear you there. You don't need to worry about who's next to you. Shoot your guns. Or stay stealth, it's up to you. I would stay stealth personally, get the cap, then shoot your guns. No, but SAT score is still a thing. Lol. Faith in the average gamer drops 100 points every time you hear that word. Testa. My whole 2-year replay theater was a joke. My real ambition is Fortnite! That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Griefer, that's a question for SAT score.
Problem solved, sir.
That is a 300 point drop, yeah. Yay! Alright, so that was replay number 4. Skyring, here comes your Cheshire game. Emperor, welcome to the Discord. Up, where did my kitty cat go? He's sitting on the chair. I don't have a camera set for that, so I'm gonna have to turn off the cat cam for now. Sad. So this is Skyring's first battle. Now, so you guys are aware, Skyring won the Cheshire a couple of weeks ago on one of my streams. So let's see how he takes the ship out and what he does. You didn't even put upgrades on this ship?
Action stations.
You didn't put, okay, you ran a detonation flag on it. But that's it. Okay. You miss Eliona? She's got a pretty thriving Instagram, that's all I'm gonna say. But Dasha is the one true wargaming person. Model. I don't know what you want to say. Cheshire's more like middling along, yeah. Ah, Corrigan, how have you been, man? Haven't seen you in a bit. So Aliona was a model, and she had a contract with Wargaming, and that contract was up, and then they parted ways. So I don't know. She just does different modeling jigs. I mean, Dasha does too, but I think Dasha found herself in a role where she's now kind of the face of warships for whatever good that does, and so you know, I don't see her changing at all. You were really crunched for credits at the time? Okay. Well, would you rather have this face for the face of WoWs? I mean, come on. Don't answer that. Not bad, comrade, not bad. AP would have been so nice right here. You're not switching to AP. Notice how floaty the shells are. This is something that gets me every time. You have to aim like farther ahead of where you think you need to aim. Thurk, how's it going? Turk Thrust, how's it going? Wonder if Dasha gets royalty for every time someone buys her captain in the armory. That would be interesting. And yes, they are USN cruiser arc, so you gotta lead quite a bit more than you are. You tease ACT about Dolphin Princess? Dolphin Prince. Okay. You have to grind through without upgrades and free to play? Well, you don't have to. Nice Citadel, there you go. You could take the time to get there, and then use them as necessary. I'd be hitting F3 on that, trying to get the carrier to finish him. There you go. Finish him. I thought the Dasha Elena rivalry was just kind of silly. I don't know. Personally. Of course, it depends on what they do with the rivalry. They didn't really do much other than silly little hijinks back and forth, which is just silly? I don't know. Now, wrestling? That's a different story. I'd be all over that kind of rivalry. This music! Who put it? This is part of my backup playlist. This is the music from one of my favorite Japanese movies called Kikujiro. Kikujiro. K-I-K-U-J-I-R-O. Kikujiro. It's a great movie. I'd absolutely watch it. Yes, exactly.
The ship is on fire.
So yeah, this is part of Kikujiro. It's a really strong, powerful movie. It's Japanese, so there's a little bit of weird themes in there too, but nice dodge indeed. But yeah, if you're looking for a cool show to watch, Kikujiro is a good show. It's a really good show. It's a very heartwarming show. You're welcome, Desta. Nice that the Ranger is giving you free anti-air defense expert. Yeah, he is just throwing a lot of planes at you for whatever it's worth. Ali, how you doing? 07 to you too, sir. Yeah, check it out. And tell me what you thought of it, Desta, afterwards. And I want to know if you cried or not. To me, that's the true sign. Just kidding. I miss Japan though. I really miss Japan. I'm supposed to be in Japan right now, guys. I'm not supposed to be streaming this with you guys. I'm supposed to be on spring break right now. Today's the 23rd. I'm supposed to be leaving Tokyo today. You went to go hunt the lightning. Now, hunting the lightning is okay, but look at your concealment. You don't have radar, so I wouldn't hide the lightning. I would. I don't know. I would buddy up with the shores, or I'd go kill the Mogami. It sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry. Let's ask Ava and Trump if we can send Sath and you. It's a school trip, man. I was supposed to take 38 students and 5 other staff members plus myself to Japan. We were all excited. All the kids were ready. You think this replay theater is fantastic? Thank you very much, Turk. I appreciate that. But we can go a little bit later. Absolutely. And it took a long time to get that all figured out. We decided to call it before anything else, and then our tour company called it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Shoot the New Mexico HE Salvo right now. And then I would duck in behind this island. You really don't want to be challenging it. Oh, you're okay. Now you know where the lightning is. That was his mistake. Balbrecht, I haven't looked for yours really. I apologize for that, but when I'm streaming, I don't have time to look beyond it. But if you want to resend it to me, go right ahead, and I'd be very happy to hold it aside for maybe next weekend or something, or during the week. Now this is risky. Now what you could do is you could stop right here, because that prevents the New Mexico from having a broadside shot on you. Instead you're charging forward, so GG, good luck with that. Single fire the torpedoes, yeah. Nice HE salvo there. Now you're being targeted by 2. Let's take a look at the New Mexico salvo, because you know this is coming. You're so focused on killing that destroyer.
Torpedoes to port.
Here comes the New Mexico guns. Fortunately for you, you turned at the right time. Good. Oh, and that's why you don't over-rotate in this ship. Hit your DCP, get your engines going, and get the F out of that area. In my opinion. Like, not DCPing here means that you're bait for this Ranger, so you absolutely have to DCP. I would have DCP'd earlier, just because the longer you wait, the slower you are. And there's that. There you go. Ouch. Okay, time for you to rando panic torp into the lightning. Come on, you can do it. Your torps are available. Do I have a public playlist? What do you mean by public playlist? Of the background music? Thanks, Balbrecht. I'm sure I have it, I just don't know that it's yours. Way too tunnel visioned on the destroyer, yes. Alright, Montana on Ridge. I do have that. I'm gonna label it with your name so that I know that it's yours. Destroyer is definitely worthless here, yep, so there's no point in going after it. That New Mexico is a bigger threat, but fortunately for you, the New Mexico turned and ran away. I don't know why. Maybe got screwed. But you should have definitely torpedoed that smoke. That was a waste of your, that was a wasted opportunity. Oh, well, I'll bet you had waited for that lightning to derp out of his smoke. But you had no way of knowing that was going to happen. Heal indeed. But now if you want to go for the destroyer, there's nothing stopping you from going for the destroyer. Now, in my opinion, is your opportunity to go for him. New Mexico can't support him, and the York can't support him, really. Yeah, the music I play on stream? Alright, let me pull it up. There's my playlist. I wouldn't bother switching to AP at this range. I mean, he's dead next salvo with HE anyways.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Murder, death, kill that York. Did I miss a self-kill? Reinforced sector, anti-air expert. You know, what's crazy is I haven't really gotten that many of those. Now you're figuring that the destroyer might have come in that way. Okay. You might want to consider turning your ship, because you're out of heals now. Enemy Akatsuki. Oh, did you see him kill somebody? There you go. Nice dodge. Oh, lightning spotted to your south. Drunk captain says speed too slow. Who's drunk captain? The Bayern. Why do you have AP loaded? Why do you have AP loaded? HE, dude. HE. Come on. Womp womp. And beaching yourself won't help here. We're gonna fast forward through this. I had the good fortune of seeing Foo Fighters at Wrigley Field over last summer, or 2 summers ago. It was awesome. an amazing sound. Just absolutely amazing sound.
By thunder.
You forgot to switch back and you weren't watching. Happens. Now, you don't have any heals available now, and the Bayern actually has pretty good penetration, I believe, against you, so... This is, very risk... Oh. And the lightning's been... Torp the lightning! Torp the lightning! Your torps are right within range there. You saw them at Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta? Nice. Such a... Just a good, fun group. And what are you doing? You're broadside this guy. You got so lucky right there. So lucky. You know, the funny thing is, I come home from that, and I'm blasting their music anytime I get. And my wife's always like, "Herder, you're blasting their music. Why?" And I'm like, because I want to replicate the sound. Because when you're at concert and they've got the amps up and they got the bass up and stuff like that, and you feel the body massage machine go, you know, like, that's pretty awesome.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
And that's a torpedo. Death pick. Or Skyring.
I need help.
Does it say Cheshire anywhere? I don't think there's a placard that says Cheshire anywhere. Sometimes they model it in the rear. Nope. I ever heard of Rockin' 1000 cover? No, I have not. Go ahead and sound request it if you want. That's cool. That's a cool effect there. With the waves, you can see the rest of the ship through the wave. That's cool. I'm screenshotting that. Skyring, this might just have to be the cover image. If you look carefully, you'll see the ship. And there he goes. And suddenly, you're not looking so good here. That is really cool. Told you guys, I love death picks. I mean it. I do love death picks. Look it up on the tube. Alright. So different nations have different torpedo mod. Yeah. They kind of do. Not bad for a first game. Yeah. Oh, why would that Nürnberg kill himself like that? Ah, it's a Nürnberg. Whatever. And that's game. Alright, so that takes care of the Cheshire game. Putting that in the done pile. And it's time for Gneisenau. Now, after this game, we'll draw a winner. Okay? After this game. Catching up on chat. What we're missing now are the crews. So, having the crews, they've talked about that before. And modeling all the crews on it and stuff like that, that might cause the ratings to jump a bit. That's right, U505, here's your game in the Gneisenau. But the other thing too is it would also cause more frames to render, which might cause problems for some of the more low-end machines. Gneisenau with American camo. That's an interesting pick right there. What do we got for flags? Nothing. No flags. Okay. Tier 7, there's 2 carriers. 1 tier 8, 1 tier 6.
Good luck, everyone.
Battleship-wise, not too much of a problem for you. Cruiser-wise, Admiral will be an issue. Hi! Hi! Well, hello. Do you want to come up here? Okay, come on up. Hi. Hi. Hi there. Welcome to SAS Replay Theater. Stick around. I have a lap cam now. That work? Weird. Hi. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm trying to figure out why this camera's not showing up. Is that a cat or a crow? That's my cat. Well, it's actually my wife's cat. Grunty, is there a way to refresh? Do I deactivate? Maybe I deactivate and activate it? Maybe that does it? Sounds like a crow. Yeah, the cam, it's in OBS right now. And I have it activated. Doesn't want to show. Maybe if I remove it and add it again? That's me again. There we go. There's the lap cam. It's my wife's cat. Her name is Prudence. Let's get up to about there. Cool. I got that fixed. Now, you are way overextended, but you're shooting at a graph Zeppelin, so okay. Why is it always the graph Zeppelin? It's way too aggressive in his carrier. I don't know, Grunty. And now my face cam is not working right. Now is it working? Okay, there we go. Too many cameras, guys. Kind of new to all this. Hi. Hello. Lego Party Australia, what's up? Oh, he's going broadside. He's going broadside. Secondaries focus on the Frederick now, or pre-F. No hit. What do we got for range? 5.6. So you do not have a secondary build, Captain. That's disappointing. Looks to me like you're going for the full Death Blossom approach. Hey, Lego Party Australia, cheering 302 bits. Pizza for Kitty. You want me to give her pizza? That's hilarious. Thank you very much for the cheer, man. That's awesome, Lego. Appreciate it. Look at her. She's loving this. She has no idea she's on camera, but she's loving it anyway. Here comes the torpedoes.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, PEF is dead. Maybe? Yeah.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Oh, Furious is sitting still. Punish. Actually, no. Yes. Kill the Nuremberg. Kill the Nuremberg. Obligatory exploding Nuremberg. Let's go. And only 3 overpens and that's it. Ouch. Ignore service ships. Must kill CVs. You tend to close your room off if you're really into what you're doing on your computers. Otherwise, it's this times 7. Wow. This is the way. Piece of pizza, what's up, dude? Alright, so you can go for torpedoes on the Leon here if you want. If you're really lucky, 2 dogs as well. That's funny. That's too funny. Come on, there you go. Alright, the Furious has wisened up to your cunning plan. So, yeah. And then also the Nuremberg's got torpedoes. So don't forget that. Oh. Knock into my arm there, kitty cats. Now, interestingly enough, your torpedoes are available. So you're expecting her to back up to try to torpedo you. But in the process... Nice, close quarters. Oh, fortunately that Bayern was right there. That's too crazy. Well, lay down, buddy. I like how you're completely ignoring the Furious. You just want to farm for those planes, don't you? Nice citadel in the Admiral. So, funny story about Prue. Your annual RNG is way too high. Prue loves to sit on my lap. She hates to sit on my wife's lap. So, my wife gets really jealous. You don't understand how the enemy team let this happen. An overextended Gneisenau is not being punished at all. Absolutely. That's one thing I love about the Gneisenau is you can be super aggressive in this battleship. To be honest, guys, it's probably one of my favorite battleships. Like, probably my favorite of the tech tree battleships would be Gneisenau, and Colorado is fun. Yeah, she spent an hour laying on top of me last night in bed. And then the day before that, death pick! The day before that, she actually laid on my lap while we were watching TV on the couch. She laid on my lap, and then my other cat decided he wanted a piece of the action too. So he came, and he jumped on top, and then he, like, shoved his butt in her face. And it's like, hey, I'm laying here. And she hissed at him and everything, but he didn't care. He's like, I'm just doing this. And he's like, this is happening. So he just went and laid down. And then I ended up with... Nice. Ended up with both of the cats laying on top of me. And boy, was my wife jealous. She was not happy at all. I love seeing, like, barely seeing the turrets, the barrels, like, over the waves. I hope I can get another one of those as the wave crests here. It starts to rescind. Come on. Nope. Too quick. Oh well. That's kind of a cool shot with the plane coming in too. Happy sinking! It's too bad it didn't break apart. That's a cool animation too. Oh well. 15-inch reload booster for the win. There she goes. This has to be the best part of the game. Yeah, the death. Have to have the turrets fall out as the ship capsizes. I have a feeling that they'll get there, but they probably don't have that right now. Have the magazine detonate afterwards? That'd be kind of cool too. Not a bad game. Kraken, 128,000 damage, close quarters. I mean, you made this happen, which I think is just awesome. Alright. So that takes care of the Gneisenau. Next up, we've got Lightninger with the Izmail game. Uh-oh, the wife's home. That means the kitty cat's gonna get up. There she goes. Crimson Demon wins after complaining about never winning. GG, buddy! That's too funny. Alright, well, I can turn my lap cam off. For 2 years, you've waited to win. Nice. You won! Congratulations! So this is Operation. Have you guys heard the operations are getting nerfed to like nothing, to oblivion, apparently? Their XP earnings are going down, so I don't know, man. I'm really sad about that. Crimson, you don't even know what you won. I think you won a King of the Sea code. Right, Puddin'? Yes, you won a King of the Sea code. Good God, why, Ariak? I don't know, because they decided to. I don't know. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but that's what they're looking like it's gonna happen, so I don't know. My wife just got home. She's wearing a World of Warships t-shirt I brought home for her, though, so that's good, right? King of the Sea container or camo? It's camouflage. The containers you have to get through King of the Sea missions. You have to go to the worldofwarships.com.eu, whatever website, and then there's a link that there's a button you click to participate in the offer. Random battles are the way. We don't know what to do with ranked. Yeah. I'm in trouble? I'm sure. It's her birthday today, so I shouldn't be on too much longer, guys. I'm probably gonna... I might just kill the stream after this replay. I had scheduled a Kleber and Smolin and ranked replay, but honestly, I might just go from there. Nice kill there. So we've been seeing Lightninger originally playing a lot of destroyers, and now he's been playing a lot of battleships in ranked. Or sorry, in this, just to mess things. No, so Turk, you get the collection, the missions going. That gives you like 4 or 5, and then there's another mission that's going to come out later, I think. But I know that you can also get containers from watching the actual finals stream. So they've got it kind of set up that way. And it's starting to get a little dark out. The sun's starting to go down a bit, so I need to modify the lighting here. Let's see. Let's try changing the color a little bit. That's a little bit more natural. Yeah, that kind of works, huh? A little bit of greenish coming on my face over there. Because if I turn it off, see how much more shadow that is? That looks kind of nice. I don't know. I'm colorblind, so I might be way off here, and you guys can laugh at me if you want. It's fine. 5 from the mission, 2 from stream codes, 1 from daily countdown. That's 8 total and 16 collections. You have to do it for 2 King of the Sea events. Oh my god, so they have it set so you have to do another King of the Sea event? That's annoying. Oh well, I don't make the decisions, guys. Oh my god, this music, now I want to go back and play. I'm quite green tinted, huh? I'm at the rave. Oonts, 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 oonts. See, I can play with different colors. Yeah, boy. Would you rather just have it off? Someone click that or catch that. That'd be hilarious. You watched some of the stream on Sunday on Fly Moves, but you didn't see any codes. Got it. Yeah. The codes will be, I think, from the official World of Warships channel or something like that. Grunty, no face palming. I see what you're doing. Yeah, regional and international finals. Right, exactly. So while I'm streaming, somehow I'm gonna have to grab these codes and put them in. So we'll have to see what happens. The music, by the way, that you're hearing, this is Pacific Theater of Operations, the original. This is the game that got me interested in warships and naval action and that sort of thing. This is a Super Nintendo game from like so long ago. And you can play as the Japanese Navy or you can play as the American Navy. And you've had it on Genesis, then you know what I'm talking about. You know how good this game is. I actually I couldn't find it in stores, so I would rent it from Funkoland all the time. And that was back when it was like $5 to rent a game or something for like a week. And I rented it so much. And then I remember my mom found it at Funkoland or something like that for on sale used for like $42 or $45. And she calls me up and she's like, do you want me to get it? And I'm like, I've already spent at least $40-something in rental costs. So yes, get me this game. And she got it for me, and God, I played the hell out of it. I still play the hell out of it. I miss the game, it's fun. And then they came out with PTO 2, Pacific Theater Operations 2, on Super Nintendo. And that was for the unheard of price of $75. Now this is back when all those old cartridge games were $50 brand new. $75 was crazy. You got an old copy off eBay a few years ago? Nice, nice. Somewhere I still have my original manual for it, I think, too. I don't know. Now, one of the things that Lightninger told me about this game is that he stays outside of the base the whole time. You're not allowed to let ships go through this base in the corner here. Once they pass that perimeter, you lose a star. That's, don't allow enemies to enter your defense perimeter before the main attack starts. That one right there. There are heal ships. This Liberty here and this Liberty down here, they're heal ships. They will heal your ship. So if you get really injured, you can go back and heal up and stuff. You play Liberty Your Death in Operation Europe? Nice. You wore the first one out? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Now, did you cheat and did you go did you put your country at 99 tech for all the techs at the start? I did that a couple times. It was fun. The game that got you into naval battles was a game called Warship by SSI. Okay. I had a Great Naval Battles 3 from SSI. That was a fun game too. PC game. I still have the CD-ROM someplace. Okay, it was back in the 80s. Crimson, I had so much fun with that game. There are other things I did. One of the things that I did was I purposely scuttled my entire navy because the way they had it set up was you couldn't build a new ship unless you lost an old ship already. So I purposely scuttled my entire navy just so that I could like rebuild everything with new battleships, new carriers and stuff. So I had like this like super nuclear powered fleet would go about and stuff like that. That was fun. Another thing that I did once was I made a super. You don't think I ever did that? I did a super battle royale mode where like I literally sent both fleets. I gassed them up and I sent them both to the exact same pixel and told them to attack each other, and just automatically skipped every single day until they met and fought each other to see who would win. The Japanese came out victorious in that engagement. And then they all died because they ran out of fuel. Oops. You could put Yamato guns on destroyers. So that's one thing I liked about PTO, was that you could change some of the statistics about the ships too. So you could design new ships and you can edit them. You could also refit old ships, and so you could like increase their anti-air capabilities or their anti-ship capabilities, stuff like that. Give them more scout planes. That was a lot of fun. And then PTO 2 came out. They were a little bit more kind of reserved in what you could do with the ships. And then PTO 4. Crimson, did you ever play PTO 4 on the PlayStation 2? Because that was interesting. PTO 4, you could build everything from the ground up. You could decide what kind of engine goes in aircraft and stuff like that. But they used PlayStation 1 graphics, and it was actually on a PlayStation 1 CD-ROM instead of DVD-ROM, so the graphics weren't like the greatest. It had unit pathing issues and stuff like that too, and it oversimplified things like a ton. But I could build battle carriers as America, and I could build. You know how the Germans had like the plans for their giant stealth wing, you know, aircraft? You could build those, and any nation just research it and good. So that was a lot of fun. What's up, El Chapu? Yes, I saw that game. If you're talking about what was my opinion of the clan battle of Armada del Sur yesterday, and the strategy with the 4 Klebers, I thought it was interesting, because it's such a large map. It's hard to focus on 1 or 2 caps, and that caused some challenges, I think, for Sur. They got very lucky in that SVG was not able to capitalize on it that well. Crimson, yes, I also have Warship Gunner. It's called Warship Gunner. There's Warship Gunner 1, there's Warship Gunner 2, and then there's also Naval Ops Warship Commander. I have them. I also have a PlayStation 2 emulator where I have all those games. Because, you know, why not? Warship Gunners, there's a special place in my heart for Warship Gunner. You're looking around for the case? Desta, you missed us talking about like nostalgia and all the old games that we used to love to play. Griefer, you made a new account? I hope you used my invite code to get in. You lost Wi-Fi for a moment because your phone rebooted following an update? Oof. You didn't account for the reboot? Ah. Okay, I'm going to have to translate that, El Chapo. Give me a moment. Have you ever seen how short the Stalingrad lasted with the intense focus? Yes, I did see that. I saw how quickly the Stalingrad died because of that, and that's the strength of the Kleber comp, is the ability to focus fire on ships and just whittle them down. So no, that was good. That was good. I wonder in the larger maps if a Kleber is going to work, and focusing individual ships down like that, because there's so many more ships out there. But we'll have to see. Yes, melted it down, right. No, I just, Crimson, or sorry, Cessnator, thank you. I copy pasted that into Google Translate, and I think I got the gist of what they're looking for. And that's the problem with Kleber comp. That doesn't have the staying power. It's kind of run in, kill something, run out, and then rinse and repeat. That's why I think with the larger maps it's going to struggle slightly, but we'll have to see. Alright, so you've managed to survive until the main attack starts. Now you've got Gneisenau to deal with. And because you're in a battleship, nobody's really shooting at you because they've got, you know, other ships like your London over there to focus on. So there's that at least. Up, torpedoes. Ouch! Took out a gun, flooded you, and took out an engine. That's a lot.
Problem solved, sir.
That's okay, El Chapu. Alright, I'm going to try to post this in there. That's what I just wrote, and maybe that will... Oh, you could translate that? El Chapu, I said exactly what you were asking for. I read your mind. And that is the other problem. Yes, it's also possible to ban Kleber. So that is also something that you need to think about. It is also something else that can be done. Yes, he's definitely following the King of the Sea. Yes, I do lots of thonking. Thonking hat. Speaking of which, are all these straight? There you go. Yeah. Gotta get all my pins looking right. Lost a ship? Who'd you lose? Your divmate in the Molotov. Still, I mean, this is a pretty easy win here. Done. Now it's just clean up. There's a couple more ships that are gonna show up. Nope. Oh, that's it. Never mind. Keep forgetting it's replay. You want to tell me to pay attention? It's one of the nice things, right? I can do this versus other groups, right? There's Dasha again. Why would they ban Kleber and another ship in previous edition of King of the Sea that restriction passed, or is that new? This is new. I think. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, this is something that's new in order to change the game mode and stuff. Okay, so this is a Kleber rank. This is Leopard 9, otherwise known as Alzu. Let's take a look at his setup. Of course, he's wearing protection. We know that because he sent the replay. Okay, good. Guys, is Alzu here? Alzu, you here? If not, we need to ping him on the Discord so he knows we're covering his replay. You got a Hindenburg and a Des Moines with you as well. Des Moines is AFK, also not wearing protection. You've got a Gearing with you. I don't know what the other destroyers, I didn't catch that. No protection on the Hindenburg. Oh, this is a carrier game too. Oof. Gotta dodge them carriers. Obviously he's not wearing death flag because you can't detonate in a carrier. Ohio. No death flags. And Des Moines we already covered. Who are we missing? Oh, Kava Gearing and you. Duh. You're being summoned by the fam? Hey, no problem, Crimson. Thanks for hanging out. I'll probably be streaming again on Wednesday, about the same time, like 2 to 5, 6 p.m. Central. Is that good for you guys? Do you like this time? What do I think about the change in the ship ban?
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
I like it because it adds diversity. So, me gusta porque diversidad.
Affirmative.
You tend to be fully awake by then? Nice.
Engine boost.
Alright, so Kleber against planes, not so strongish, but that's okay.
All stations requesting fire.
But you know, I mean, you got the speed, you can get around, and you can blap other cruisers at broadside. Who you up against? Des Moines, Hindenburg as well. Montana. So you can blap any of these destroyers that get themselves just detected, so that works. Yes, SAT, I'm going to copy paste what you just wrote as well, because I think that works as well. I think that helps to explain what's going on. And yes, honey, this is my last game. Good answer. Thankfully, Smolensk will be banned next King of the Sea because it's not in the armory. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't know, like Smolensk and King of the Sea to me isn't that big of a deal. Yesterday we saw a couple of cases where Smolensk just got themselves wrecked immediately, whether they were sitting in smoke and then got themselves shot at, or even out in the open. People know how to shoot Smolensk, especially at the higher tier teams, so I don't know that it's as big of a threat as people are making it out to be.
Problem solved, sir.
At least in competitive. In randoms, yeah, it's terrible. It's trash, but yeah.
Reporting the target position.
Oh, Rogue Wing was fun. Griefer, no stream singing of Happy Birthday? I mean, we could stream sing to her, I suppose.
No, that's okay.
She said no, thank you. And by the way, do you, Griefer, did you use my invite code when you made your second account there? Yes, I'm doing replays right now, and I will release yesterday's KOTS games later tonight.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Small in composition lacks instant damage. Absolutely. Smolensk, it means over long range. Now, your Kaba dies, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. He found himself a Des Moines there. Yeah, but SAT is exactly right. The idea behind it is it locks down the push. It prevents the enemy from pushing into where you are. So you think of it like a World War I machine gunner position, right? You build your nest, you smoke up, or you hide behind an island, and you just fire over, and that discourages the enemy from pushing. Even though they know where you're at, they don't want to push. It's a demoralizing effect. They don't want to push right into your position there. Oh, the Kaba died over here.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
And the Kaba had smoke too. Interesting.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Sword won every game, yeah. Last battle, Sword PTs had no streamer. Yeah, that's unfortunate. McCraig, you took the advice from the Donskoi play. Stay at range with the Bismarck. And one cap skill change. Victory, 80k damage. Thanks a lot. Nice. McCraig with the cheers! 500 bits. Thank you very much, McCraig. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's great. I'm glad I could help you. Okay. I don't have... oh, you know what I can do? Here. Here's what I can do. Let me go to my studio. Guys, I'm going to tab out for a second and find the link. I haven't had a chance to put a picture up yet, but since you guys are here, you know, you can definitely get first dibs on it. I'm going to copy and paste the link. This is unlisted right now. Alright, there you go.
Torpedoes to port.
It's a bad team, Leopard. You're down 3 ships, but that's okay. This is ranked. What did you expect? Aren't we having fun? Do we want to kill something? Save a star mode engaged. Don't forget there's carriers in this, so I wouldn't throw away my life just yet. Also, if you're in Save a Star mode, you should definitely be using your reload booster right now. Right now. You got a fire on him. There you go. There you go. AP now into his broadside, because he'll probably DCP another fire. So AP into his broadside right now. How do you save a star like this?
Ship is on fire.
You save a star by getting a kill like that, snaking that kill. So that kill is, what is that SAT? It's like 20% of the XP of a ship, like full health to 0 health killing a ship. 15%. So I mean, so if you're trying to save your star, you gotta snake kills. 15%. Thank you. I knew somebody would know this. Yes, Alzu, this is your game. I thought somebody would have pinged you. Sorry. We got a little distracted. Carrier's dropping the Ohio, who just blapped that Hindenburg. Now, with their carrier gone, your Ohio really doesn't have much to fear other than torpedoes. I like that your Des Moines is getting a heal, hopefully, in front of him. That's going to help you and the Ohio quite a bit. Meanwhile, the Hakuryu is working on that Des Moines. There he goes. AP bombers doing their job. I might be asking the Ohio to capture the heal. Ooh. Ooh, look at that Shimakaze right in front of the Des Moines. In fact, we're gonna watch this because this might be the game right here. If the Des Moines can kill that Shimakaze. He's got radar going. He's being shot at from broadside from the Hindenburg. Good. Okay. So Shimakaze dies. Grozovoy's up there. You killed the Hindenburg. Hindenburg gets his last salvo out on the Des Moines. But look at it. Now all of a sudden it's tied up 420 versus 420. And then, you know, 3 on 3. But you've got the battleship and they don't. And he just got a main battery reload booster. Now he's got to go and get that heal. Like, I might be asking that Ohio to go get the heal right now. If he's not going to get it, you should get it.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah, this isn't lost yet, right? Do you want me to analyze it?
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
All right. So maybe we can do it that way. Nice kill. All right. Now what I would do is I would literally just sit in the smoke for a little bit. Actually, no, you can't because they're capping the main base now. Oh, okay. It says perfect, no problem. It's fun speaking Spanish a little bit, you know, un poquito español. Tengo 4 años en escuela secundaria. So, hablo un poquito español. Sí, así. Sí, un poquito. I'd sit and smoke till I know where the plane is. Torpedo bombers is fine. Oh! RIP Ohio. Okay, Kill this guy. He's backing up. Torpedo him. Throw torpedoes at him. Throw torpedoes left side and then switch to the right side and throw torpedoes. There you go. Now switch the other side and then throw torpedoes in front and behind of that spread. That's why he sent in front too, because I figured he'd probably run from that smoke as soon as he saw you coming. Still, you know his torpedoes are gone. Now it's a question of which carrier can out-farm, and it's your carrier. With that, all you need is your carrier to get into the cap, and you're good. Don't switch? Well, yeah. If he came out, I guess if there was no carrier spotting, you know, like personally, I would switch just to try to get torps going on both sides, because that instant torp before he even thinks the torps are coming, that could do something. Can you help you with what your beer means? Yeah, model brewery, right? Nice teamwork there. Carrier's getting the heal, which is perfect. It's what he needs to do. God, this is like an epic replay for this music. All Alzo needs to do is hew the carry. I think you mean hug, but yes. Although the maneuverability buff will definitely help. Nice. 10 more seconds, and they've got the cap, and then they get the win no matter what. Okay, stop rolling Desta weights, Puddin'. Pick somebody else. Anybody else to win, okay? Anybody. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We're gonna have to end this after this game, but I'd love to get any feedback from you. Anything you'd like me to change? Did you like the face cam and having the cat cam and all that kind of stuff? I'm looking to stream again probably on Wednesday and Friday. Did you like the mix where we did some test ships and then we went into replays? Was that a good mix? I asked for some feedback on Twitch, or sorry, on Twitter and in my Discord, and there were people on both sides. Hey Arpo, yes, this is. Although it doesn't have to be. If you're on the EU, NA, or sorry, Asia, or even the Russian server, you are more than welcome to send me replays as well. I don't care. Replays work regardless of which server, so. Okay. Oof. Test name, please, meow. Are you here? If so, you've won. Albrecht, yeah, I'll probably take care of yours on Wednesday, alright? As well as the replay I had set up for today, which is Ranked Smulland. Please, no more cats. You don't want more cat stuff? Why don't you want cats? Oh, test name, please, meow is here. Cool.
The ship is on fire.
And stick around. We're gonna raid somebody. I need you guys to tell me who to raid. As we finish, we're gonna go to our. Why is this all showing here? Why do you have King of the Sea stuff showing? This is silly. This shouldn't be here. We're going to the end scene here, and obviously nothing on there. But oh well, he's more of a dog guy then. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You want me to raid Fem? We can raid Fem. I raided Boo yesterday. Is Fem playing? I don't see Fem. Let me refresh my page and see. Big thanks to all the moderators and followers. I need to put this up here. Subscribers put in Cremoa, thank you very much. And then obviously the cheers. Lego Party Australia with the 302 and McCraig 66 with the bits. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. We could raid Doyle. Could raid Doyle. Did I do that right? I did. Guys, when you get in there, please give the Zath wave. The Zath wave is a circle with a slash, just like this. You got rolled again? Lol. So, once again, guys, thank you all. Take care. I'll see you all on Wednesday about the same time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Till now, we'll do more replays. We'll do more, maybe some more work in progress ships, all that good stuff. Till then, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. It's been a pleasure. Take care.